Top of the morning, fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have a statement to Counterpunch. I have to get it out. I have to say it once again. Anthony Joshua, fight back in the U.S. Run it back here. Run it back. Run it back here. Don't listen to fucking Eddie Hearn and let his sweet tongue talk you into fighting in the fucking UK. You know why? Because people over here will perceive you to be like the dog that ran with the tail between his legs once his ass got in a fight and got bit the wrong way. You know what I mean? Imagine that dog in a dog fight. Ask Mike Vick. Right? He's badass until he gets bit. You know? He's running away. Tail between his legs and shit. Yeah. People are going to perceive that to be you. Oh, he gets beat up, then he runs back home. Talking about, no, fight me over here. Fight me with my hood. No. You wanted to fight here. You fight here. You got beat here. You redeem yourself here. Show you the boss. Do that for the American fans. Continue your journey. That's what you're here for. You're here to make a British invasion. You know, imagine the redcoats got shot and they ran their ass off. Okay, game over. You know what I mean? But no, he was here to do a particular task. He needs to come over here, make amends, and complete that task. Show that you are the dominant or one of the top heavyweights still in the division, and this was a minor setback like other champions have already done. Show us that you are who you are. And it starts with the first step by putting your foot down as a boss. Hugo Boss. You're sponsored by them, right? Show who you are, Hugo. Bring that fight back. Here. Madison Square Garden. Why not? But run it back. You know, you don't want people to talk shit. Yeah, you had to get an advantage. Yeah, you had a rematch clause, which is smart. Okay, if he didn't have a rematch clause, if it was some kind of mandatory thing, he would have lost all these fucking belts. Right? And he couldn't really have a, then there's no rematch in a mandatory clause. That's a mandatory. Right? And he beats you, okay, well, you lost. But he does have a rematch clause. So use the rematch clause wisely. And don't let your promoter decide for you in fear. Because the only reason Eddie Hearn would want it to be in the UK because he's afraid that the advantage might be too much overcoming his fighter to lose. I know promoters want their fighter to prevail. And they will do anything necessary to make sure that happens. Because after all, they ain't in the ring because they can give a shit. But this is for legacy. This is for moral reasons why you should have that here. You had no excuses for losing. So there should be no excuses why you shouldn't run this back and winning here. Okay? The better man won that night. That's what matters. It didn't matter where it was at, right? So prove it to us. Real talk. Anthony Joshua, I hope you get this, or someone that you know gets this in your team, because this is important. These are people that are inquiring what you're going to do, right? And you can get more fans basically by, like you said, manning it up, taking it on the chin, coming back over here and fighting again. That's my counterpunch on that. You guys tell me what you think about this video. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been counterpunched. Peace.